was a horny kid from the get-go.
I literally, when I was born, out of the fucking womb, I had a boner and I pissed in my mouth. Literally, my mom told me that story. I was on my back and I had a boner and I peed right in my fucking face, man.
You were a fetishist out of the womb.
Yeah, dude.
Like, people always say, when did you get your first boner? I don't remember. I was born having boners. I don't know. But
it's ridiculous.
I remember when I was a kid, like I was just like, I feel like I'm proof that, I don't know, being gay isn't a choice, because I was just like, I want that right over there.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
And when I was a kid, this little girl, like, and looking back, she was probably getting molested, but she was older than me, and she'd come over and like make out with me when I was 4 years old. She was like, older than me, and to me, she was like a woman, you know? And I could never forget that feeling, and so I was basically trying to get laid ever since I was 7. I knew I was not. Oh yeah, right. So by the time you lose your virginity, you've been spending half of your entire life trying to lose your virginity. That hopeless feeling, and only in adulthood for people to tell me, "Oh, you lost it early. What's the matter with you?" I'm like, "Fuck you guys, all right? I was desperate to lose that shit. Take it. I don't want it."
That's funny, dude. I was a horny kid too. I think the first time that I masturbated was first grade.
First grade, really?
Shooting blanks, dude. Didn't matter. Still, it felt the same. It was actually better. There was no mess.
Yeah, I remember the first time I jacked off. I was like 12 years old. I remember I woke up that morning, and my heart was beating out of my chest. Mm-hmm. Clearly, like some hormone trigger had happened, and I felt like if I don't have sex today, I might die of a heart of a heart attack. Like I'm like, oh my God, I've never felt anything like this, and I was crazed. And I remember my mom's friend was gonna come over, and I'm like, oh, she's got some nieces, maybe the nieces will come over. She never brought family over. Like her mom's friend was gonna come, and I was just like, yeah, the nieces are gonna come over, maybe I can get laid, even though they're like 19 and I'm 12. And even I was like, well, you know, I actually heard that they both have HPV, but you know, maybe I have a condom. And
I got a balloon.
And by the end of the day, I was just like, I had this like boner that wouldn't go away, and I was just like, and I thought of jacking off as this like dirty, nasty thing that only perverts do. And for the first time, I was just like, that felt good.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even do this? And when I finally made the decision, like it was an executive decision, like, I'm gonna jack off today. And I didn't come, but I orgasmed for like a half hour.
Damn, dude.
It was the best sex I've ever had in my entire life.
You've been trying to get that moment back.
I remember the next day, because I wasn't like, my body wasn't ready to come yet, and I was just like, then I was like immediately a compulsive masturbator, like
right,
like all through like just like morning shower, come home, take a shit, jack off, you know, like
yeah, why not?
And it was like a drop would come out, and I didn't understand what was happening. I'm like, how do I get back to that half hour?
Right,
because I thought just all of sex was an orgasm.
It did the thing.
Oh, yeah. Are we back on?
Yeah, I was trying to wait for like a moment to stop it.
No, it's cool. You know, when that happens, the audio is continuous, so we just keep it going. It's like I said, I have a screen filler, so not to interrupt the conversation. I was like, how do I get back to that? Just that sex is an orgasm. Right. Sex is a continuing orgasm, and then it took me a long time to figure out, like, oh, I guess that's me coming.
Yeah, I mean, so I started at a young age, right? And I didn't ejaculate back then. It was just pure orgasm.
Yeah.
Right? When I started ejaculating, I thought it was pee. So every time,
like, something's coming out.
Yeah. So every time I went to go, like when I wanted to jerk off, I would pee first.
Yeah.
And then I would do it, and it didn't work. What the fuck is this? It concerned me. I really thought
I'm emptying out, I'm evacuating my system, and now
right. I'd even blow my nose
Like,
first.
something's wrong with me. Because I didn't know how it was. Like, nobody really tells you exactly how it's. Even like we went through sex ed by that point in time, and somehow they didn't tell us how the cum was going to happen. I'm like, because you got the mushroom. I'm all, does it come out of the sides of the mushroom? I thought, they're like, oh, it comes out of the same hole? That doesn't make sense.
Right.
Why would everything come out of the same hole? That's a design flaw.
That's a design flaw. I'm an atheist.
You can't. They should have different holes. Women have different holes. That took me even longer to figure out, where do women pee out of? I don't understand. Because even like I watched my girlfriend pee, I'm like, I don't understand where that's coming out of.
Right. For the longest time, I thought a vagina was just a hole, like a fucking ditch that someone dug. You know.
I was lucky. I had a really open-minded / super duper slutty girlfriend, and so she just let me like a doctor examine her pussy for lifelong period. And I still can't see the pee hole. I still don't understand where. I'm in here and I don't understand. I wasn't one of those guys. Where's the clitoris? But I'm like, where's the fucking pee hole? Not that I have anything invested in this, but I just need to know.
Do you know where it is now?
I know where it is.
All right. Progress.
I've understood about I'm like, can you just point to it for me? I just need to know. Well, we just knew each other so well. I'm like, can you just while it's happening, I need you to point to it.
Right.
And now I understand. I understand why you need to wipe. I get it. Okay, that makes
sense. I have a friend that wipes his dick every time.
You know, I started dabbing.
Do you dab?
That's a recent thing. I started dabbing.
Now, do you dab with toilet paper, or do you keep a little dabbing handkerchief with you?
And then someone's got a cold, and you're like, here's my. You're like, why does it smell like cat pee? It's not cat
Don't worry
pee.
about it, man.